Hello everybody, Len OToole here. I'm gonna show you today how to build a dossier here, a Halloween dossier. I know we're a few days late, but I just wanted to kind of get this out there. Very simple. We're gonna have a background today. We're gonna have some bats. We're gonna have some info windows and graphics popping up, and that's about it. And you'll see there is some motion graphics in the back as well. So let's get started. Okay, let's create a new dossier. I'm going to do this locally. Okay, let's get that background sorted out. First of all, I want to change my canvas to a freeform so I can do layers. But the background is just an animated GIF, and because of its large size, I needed to store it on a web server somewhere, or you can store it locally, but basically you can't import or browse to it. You need to have that on the server. Okay, so let me just get all the stuff positioned. I like to do fill container just to make sure it all fills up. Let's get the positionings right here. Okay. So let's get some of these bats on here. I got some graphics. These important is you got to get some PNGs, which are rather than JPEGs, because PNGs you can make transparent. So when I change the background to transparent, you can see right through, and that is kind of what you want. So let's get the positioning done here. Okay. Cool thing about dossiers is now you can do a duplicate on image objects, so you can replicate this. So let me find another bat here. This guy's a little grayer, so I'm going to kind of put him in the background, make him a bit smaller just to give a better idea of perspective. And let me just quickly work through these ones here. Okay, now we got 4 bats, and you'll see this little pop-up square rectangle around here. I don't really like that, so a little trick here for you to get rid of that is in dossier formatting. I like flat. You can say disable highlight on hover. So when you put this back in presentation mode and hover over it, now you don't have that little box popping up. It's just a small thing that I like. Okay, let's get some gravestones in here. So I got some graves. Again, this is a PNG, so I'm gonna work on the transparency. I'm gonna change the positions here, and I'm gonna duplicate it and get the positions set up for this. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of how it looks right now. So how do we get those stats to pop up? Well, I use information windows, and that is a little eye up here. So for these guys, I'm going to put in a bunch of text, a KPI text and KPI description. So let me just clean this up here, get this started. And you'll notice I'm changing the layout to freeform so I can move stuff around. By default, it's auto layout, which won't work for me in this case. Going to change the fill to make it all transparent. Going to pick a creepy font, get the positioning right. I'm going to add some more text in here. I like the auto size function, so that when you change the size of the box, your text auto resizes to go with that. That's great for a responsive experience. Okay, let me just change some more positions here. Change that fill again to transparent, and again transparency on the actual panel in the panel stack. Okay, so how do we target that? So basically you right click on your bat and you say select information window, and when I click on this now, it will pop up the info window. And because I've used a lot of transparency, you can see right through it to the background. So I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit more. This needs to be bigger, and because of the auto text sizing, it increases automatically. Okay, so I'm not sure if you remember, but I'm to make it more readable, I'm putting this flame behind. I don't know why I picked a flame, but it's just something that popped into mind. So again, this is a PNG, so I can make this transparent. So I've changed my fill to transparent, and you'll notice that actually the sizing on this, in this case I normally don't do stretch, but in this case I found that stretch does actually work best, so I'm going to keep it at stretch. You'll also notice that it's the flame is up on top of all the text, so I'm just going to drag it over there so it's at the back. So yeah, so let's just change the text color here. I think I need it white just to make it work, so let's look at that. You'll see, okay, we're coming along, and text is easy to read with the flame back there. You can put something else there too if you want. Okay, so let me get some valid numbers in here just to make it more real. And these are real numbers. I asked ChatGPT to come back with some stats for Halloween, and these are the stats it came back with. Okay. So next up is pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to fix this up first. Okay, just not quite happy with the size. And I'm spending a lot of time on this first information window because I'm going to use this to duplicate 3 or 4 or 5 times. So it's going to be the basis for all other info windows. So I want to spend all the time right now getting this right. So I'm now going to duplicate this because I want one down by the gravestone. So when I click on the grave, it will pop up. Same for all the other bats on this dashboard. Okay, I'm going to do this real fast. And I'm not going to change the value of the KPIs and stats for the demo, just to speed things up. Okay, here we go, and that's how easy it was. Ideally, you need different stats there. Okay, and I'm going to finish this off with another information window. And it's just when I click on the bat in the middle, I want a different message to pop up this time. So I'm going to just clean this up. I'm going to change my message, resize this. Okay. Let me change work on the sizings here. Oops. Let me get that back again. Boop. There we go. Make this as big as possible, and auto sizing is fantastic. It just resizes to fit whatever size box you have. And I'm going to center it up here, and I think I'll need to get rid of that flame in the background. It's not really what I want here. Let me change the color of the font first, and let's kill that image. Let's just right click and then delete. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's just do the graves again, and my little bat in the middle, and there you go. Just having some fun this Halloween week. I hope you enjoy this. It's a very easy thing to do, just playing around like I do. So thanks for watching, everybody, and talk to you later. Bye bye.